Okay, how's it going, fellas? This is episode 20 of the Battlefield 3 Top 10 Plays, but before we get started, if you've been a follower of this series for a long time, you might recognize me as Boo, the guy who's voiced episode 1 through 19 of the BF3 Top 10 Plays by Hazard. And you've probably also noticed that this episode, number 20, has taken an awfully long time to reach your sub boxes. It's been delayed for quite some time. And the reason for that is because, well, that's entirely my fault. I've recently grown less and less fond of first-person shooter games, Battlefield included amongst others, and as a result, I've been less and less interested in Battlefield-related things, Top 10 Plays included. And that's, it's alongside other reasons, of course. As most of you know, I'm extremely lazy. But when I do decide to actually get it together and make a video, the BF3 plays in particular would generally take 3 to 4 plus hours at least to produce the commentary I wanted, and that kind of time adds up and it takes a while. So, as lazy as I might appear between making videos, I can assure you I put my heart and soul into making every episode, and I feel like I've offered everything I can, and the series, it needs a change, it needs something fresh, and it needs to be in the hands of someone who can deliver the plays on a consistent basis, and that's why I've decided to step down from the commentary spot, and it's being taken over now by a man who's Battlefield through and through, and it's someone I'm a big fan of myself. It is TheRussianBadger, and I think I've said all that needs to be said. I'm not going to keep you any longer. But lastly, I would like to say thank you for all the kind words, ratings, and comments you guys showed in my time here. I greatly, deeply appreciate it, and I'm proud of what we produced and proud of the response it got. It's been excellent, and I sincerely hope that you guys will keep it up and enjoy all the future episodes that are to come, and hopefully they will be much more frequent for your enjoyment. So, that's it. Hope you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Hello guys, my name is TheRussianBadger, and welcome to the Top 10 Plays of Battlefield 3, episode number 20, presented by Hazard Cinema. Starting us off at number 10 is my favorite, he's probably your favorite as well, and that's Thready with his 870 MCS. The first guy he gets, it's almost like he's sliding into home plate. I don't know if that distance was really necessary. And I think we can all agree, in terms of accuracy, most of us are not this accurate. It's almost like darts at a dartboard. You need 2 to 3 to 4 shots to kill one guy. Thready is the complete opposite. Number 2, 3, 4, and this guy coming around the corner, 5 are all one shot, one kill. He is so extremely accurate with the 870 MCS. And it's not like he's just about editing. I think a lot of you have probably seen Full Metal 3, Full Metal 4. He's not only about editing. He's got tremendous gameplay as well. Look at this around the corner here. Okay, he gets to the fourth guy. The first guy coming through the doorway is like, oh, I'm not going that way. The second guy is not so cautious, and then he reads him like a book. He knew he was going to come around the corner and cleans him up. Here comes the triple kills, here comes the quadra kills, and you guessed it, it's gonna be this guy comes around the corner so fast for the pentakill, and why not get a sixth guy? He's Thready, he knows where he is, it doesn't really matter. And you can see throughout this clip, Thready knows exactly when to lurk and exactly when to pop out. He is perfectly methodical with his 870 MCS. I'm just shocked that he doesn't, like, you'll notice, he rarely ever takes damage because he knows exactly when to go in, exactly when to lurk, and okay, there's another double which turns into eventually, I stopped counting. Triple in the doorway, quadra-kill on the medic, and Cloth Monster is the pentakill. That's another pentakill, and I promised myself, I was like, you know what, Thready's my man, I'm gonna count how many kills he gets in this clip, and it just turns into, I stopped at 15. There was 2, I was like, I can't even focus on the action anymore. There's just too many kills going on. So the only vice that Thready currently has is that, oh lord, he's out of bullets for his main primary shotgun. So then he's still getting kills with the Rex. And look, he's got all these teammates around him, but he still goes in first because he's hungry for more. He gets one more guy before he gets taken down. He's an unstoppable force. That's at least 20 to 25 kills in a span of 2 minutes. Coming in at number 9, we have Rex, who's going to have a little bit of fun with his Magnum and some AT mines. You're flying a little bit low there, bro, but oh, baby, the triple kill. And that's not only a triple kill, that is also a triple flag defense. That's an extra 75 points. That brings him to 495 total. Slengineer comes in at number 8, and he hip-fire crossbow arrows the pilot. He goes all the way down, and the clip's not even over yet. There's one guy lurking next to a stone over here, decides to pick him up with his magnum, and just when you think the clip is going to be perfect, he's about to take off like James Bond. Nope. That's what Flawless A says. Flawless A, that's not on my watch. And this guy's name, coming in at number 7, is not worth knowing. That's literally his name. But I disagree with that, because you just shot a jet out of the side compartment of a helicopter. By yourself. There's nobody else flying. So I think that just because his name is not worth knowing doesn't necessarily mean that his name is not worth knowing, if you know what I'm saying. It's not a fluke. He's not a one-trick pony. He does it to a different pilot that doesn't have the same flying pattern or flying behavior. So if you really think that was a fluke, definitely not. Coming in at number 6, we have Mr. Oblivious, 88. And he doesn't exactly, I could say this easily, he doesn't approve of the conduct of this helicopter crew up here. Misses the first one. Second shot, not so bad. Collateral with a headshot on the pilot. And icing on the cake is that the tank happens to blow up the helicopter immediately after. Coming in at number 5 is Kevin Parr. And you know, a lot of these clips are like, oh, okay, he parachutes down, he fires 2 to 3 rockets, he gets them on the 3rd time. Not this guy. Look, oh my God, that distance, man. That is, I applaud you. I applaud you. I have never seen a rocket go that far after jumping out of a... I don't get it. That's just... Some of this is just like... I don't get how you can pull these things off. I've been playing Battlefield for this long and I still haven't done it. Coming in at number 4, we have LOA Sweden, who's playing with a lot of... As you can probably hear from the voice chat, he's got some definite communication going on around this Delta flag. And he is so lethal with the little bird, it's not even funny. Doesn't matter if it's another tank, another enemy on the ground with an RPG, another helicopter, it doesn't matter. He takes down everything in this clip. Okay, so you see the helicopter, it's pretty obvious at this point. He's going down regardless. So he launches his missile, and look at the distance. He's that far away, yet he's still hitting them with minigun, main turret ammo. He gets that for the double kill, and why not head on down for the quadra kill next to the tank? Why not? And you'll see here, he always has this perfect balance. He's low enough, and he always keeps sort of the front of his cockpit away from a lot of the infantry so that he's not going to get shot. So it's essentially that he's staying close enough to the ground that he can be up in the enemy's face and then being able to pick up all of these massive, like, double kill, triple kill, multi-kill, yet he's not getting shot out, and he's maneuverable enough that he's not getting picked up with RPGs. And as you can see, he's extremely accurate with the little bird. It's perfect in terms of the D-flag because a lot of the vehicles that would spawn up out of the opposing team's deployment are all going to come up through this ridge around these... You guys all know what I'm talking about in terms of gigantic windmills. So that's really where a lot of the vehicles come out of the deployment, and he is so good at picking them up instantly. It doesn't matter. Like as you can see here, it doesn't matter if it's the main battle tank, doesn't matter if it's anti-aircraft, doesn't matter if it's a helicopter. He takes down everything. And just when you think he's gonna get taken down by this tank, he does this little tactic where he blinds the tank by going around the tree, and he still manages to pick up the tank. It's just, I just don't get how somebody can be flying this low and he's still not picked up yet. Granted, okay, I guess we should give a lot of the credit to LOA Sweden, if that's his name, LOA Sweden. I assume that SW is Sweden. But at the same time, Diggs 3, his co-pilot, if you will, he's not exactly in the co-pilot seat, but enemy boat spotted. Like I said, I already said, okay, he doesn't let tanks through, doesn't let helicopters through, doesn't let infantry through. You can add boat to the list, because he doesn't let boats through either. He pops his flares, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter at this point. And he says, you know what, I've got so many kills so far, why not make a house call and make a complete rotation of, I don't even know if I can call it a house anymore, because it's not that, I don't think that qualifies as a house. That's basically a gigantic piece of rubble, but he finally gets taken down with an M4. I don't know how he stayed alive for that long without dying, but he got so many kills out of it. Coming in at number 3, we have Clint Beastwood, and of course, if it's Clint Beastwood, it's probably going to involve, I don't know, movie clips, C4, the Sentinel, blowing things up, laughing, giggling. The first thing you have to notice here, I don't know if he's majoring in physics, but look at the trajectory of his helicopter. Perfectly timed. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Perfectly timed. His helicopter collided with the AC-130 at the perfect moment as soon as he detonated his C4. That is absolutely perfect. Coming in at number 2, we have Pony Lion from 2 different perspectives. This is the first one. The AC-130 is disabled. They know they can take it down. He's going to go up in the air with like a 720 backside. I don't know what trick that is. I'm not exactly an X-Game commentator, but he ends up getting the AC-130 out of a quad bike that was launched with C4. If that's not creativity, I don't know what is. Looking at a different perspective here, as you can see, it's almost like he's tossing at a rope a C4. It's like this huge line, and the game even can't handle it. Even the AC-130 is stunned that he was able to pull that off. He beeps his horn all the way down before he meets a fiery demise because he went too high. Coming in at number 1, I don't know how this guy does it, but Spectre is absolutely deadly with the M98B. Now you'll notice, okay, the clip starts off, pay attention to the little things. He ends up getting a triple kill here as they get the AM com. Now look at this. Pay attention. Okay, he didn't reload his Magnum right there. That will come in handy a little while later on. But okay, there's one headshot, and I can't even begin to tell you. I can't even begin to tell you how he did this. Because the first time I watched this, I was like, okay, he got that triple kill at the beginning, and then it's just turned to, oh my god, man. I don't get. I don't get how you can be this lethal this quickly. Like, he's also playing the objective. He's not lurking anywhere. Okay, first headshot. He goes up past his tanker here, and then he sees 2 more guys on the roof, and it is just accurate shot after. There's the second guy. There's the third guy, and they're all headshots. It's not like, oh, lucky body shot, that guy took damage previously. He gets a cloth monster for the 4th guy. 1 guy in the container, 5th guy, 6th guy with the drag scope. Now look, he goes in. He's only got 2 shots left with his Magnum. He headshots the guy and arms the MCOM. Like, I think a lot of people can get, 6, 7 guys in succession, but not when they're playing the objective that aggressively and not while they're using an M98B. And just for good measure, don't do it, young blood. Don't step out of the corner, man. Don't do it, young blood. Right in the face. That kind of accuracy, I'm so jealous of his accuracy right now. But that's it for the top 10 plays. Any plays for next week or the next episode, you can send into bf3@hazardcinema.co.uk. But other than that, I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later.